And yes, you cleaned him up very well. Yeah!
You know what? I'm going to clap.
Yeah, clap. Nicely done, nicely done. Yeah. Now, we've got, well, we've got an arena, and what are our levels like? 7, 1, 3, 8, 7, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 7. Yes, now, since I've never played this game before, I really have no idea what's coming up. And an arena basically, for those of you who have no idea what's going on, an arena, you go in there, you pay a little bit of money, and you fight someone. You have no idea who they are. Well, you have some idea, but you don't really know who they are. And if you win, you get your money back doubled, plus XP. And if you lose your money, and the character dies and never comes back. So you have to use the arena very carefully. Now, the thing about an arena is, well, we'll just sort of show you. The first thing you have to know about an arena is fast characters are good because of the double hit. So it's a fight, basically, it's a fight to the death. And if you can double hit, you basically get 2 attacks per round, and so that's good. Any character that's fast. So we're going to demonstrate with Joshua here. So Joshua, you do go here, and we're going to go to Arena, and we're going to say, hello, welcome to the arena. Would you like to wager 660 gold? And that is sort of middling range. It's okay. Now, the wager can tell you a lot, because if it's over 800, you're probably going to die. Unless you have boosted defense, which you can only do in Fire Emblem 7, I believe. That was really nice. But anything I would probably say 600 or lower, you can probably win. So this is kind of middling, as I recall. But if you don't like it, you can always say no and come back later. But this looks pretty good. So we're gonna see what happens. And it's a pirate with an iron axe. So
we can handle pirates.
Fight till you drop or press the B button to yield. Now, good luck. Don't get yourself killed. Now, while Joshua is mutilating this pirate, I'm going to explain what he meant by the B button. Basically, if Joshua was about to get killed, which he's not, I could press it and we would forfeit the match and Joshua would get out.
But it only takes effect after that round of combat ends.
And that was not very impressive, Joshua. So you won, eh? Here's your prize. 1,320 gold. That's nice. Yeah, thank you. So the thing you have to keep in mind is it takes effect after the round in which you press B happens. So if you press B, and the enemy is about to kill you, because the enemy goes second, the enemy will kill you before you can forfeit. But if you press B before the next round starts, and the enemy would kill you on the next round, you will get out before the enemy kills you. So it's a little tricky. And so that's basically how the arena works. Now here's a trick. It requires random number gaming, but it's really useful if you're going to be training in the arena. If you find yourself confronted with a bet that you don't like say
1,000.
Like you say that you're playing Hector Hard Mode, and you've been doing this on the Game Boy where there's no save states, and you've been playing for hours and hours and hours, and you've almost got Canis up to level 20 or something. Not that I'm speaking from experience or anything. And you go in there, and you just need one more battle, and all the arena will give you is something like 1,200 gold, which is something you're going to lose unless you're obscenely lucky. Then what you can do is you can back out, and you can go to someone like Vanessa here and say, hey Vanessa! Well, she can't play in a circle, but you can do this. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes, it'll work.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and then 7. There.
Crank.
And that cranks through a number. Now, the arena is, like everything else in this game, the wagers you get are determined by a random number. So since you crank through a number, the next time you go into the arena, you'll get a different wager. So you can sort of shuffle through wagers until you find something you like. This is very handy on hard mode when the arena tends to give you really, really huge wagers all the time. So yeah, there ends Rondie's arena tutorial, and now I am going to do something called arena abusing, which is very scary, but also kind of fun. You'll see it when we come back. When last we left off, I was gonna arena abuse. And I did. Now everyone is much, much stronger. And, oh, except for Gilliam. Gilliam is not good in the arena because he is slow, so he doesn't double hit. Furthermore, he's very slow, so he can be double hit, which is more fail than I even want to go into. Secondly, you'll notice that he has rather high defense. That means that if he were to go into the arena to compensate for his high defense, the arena would spit out enemies armed with silver weapons and stuff. And that's not good. And so generally, slow people are not so good in the arena. Slow people with high defense are even worse. So unfortunately, slow people with high defense tend to be really easy to train in-game. So Gilliam doesn't really need any help from no stinker in arena. Plus we got a boss right here that he's gonna kill. Also an addendum to arena abusing, you can crank through bets just by denying them, just by saying no. When you come back, it'll be a different one. However, if you accept a bet and it's something you don't like, so say Vanessa went in here and we accepted a bet and it was, oh, I don't know,
level 15 Wyvern Rider with a steel lance.
Yeah, then we would say, oh my god, she's gonna die, and I could do a soft reset, and when I came back she would be out of the arena. And if I'd refused a bunch of bets before that, then I could just crank through numbers, however many bets I refused, plus the battle I didn't want to take, and then I'd have a fresh battle to choose from. So, anyway, that's enough for arena abusing. Let's kill this guy. Artur? Yes. Smack him
down.
Smack him! Enemy of the Empire, death's too good for you. Too good for us? Death's too good for you. Shine him on! Yeah! And dodge! Yeah! Ha! Your shield is worthless against my magic. And
Dude runs in for
moral support and hit support and stuff like that. Now Gilliam. Yes. Poke him. Your armor's not good enough for my lance either. Emperor by God, glory to his majesty.
With tactics like this, I'm surprised that Grado even succeeded in taking Renee. And that was nice. Bad. That was nice.
That was a tight spot. Yes, it was. Thank you so much. I don't know how to repay. You're from Grado, aren't you? Yes, my name is Natasha. Natasha? Sorry, Natasha. I was a servant of the people at Grado's Imperial Temple. Then why the trouble with the soldiers? Would you tell us your story? Of course. A few days past, my mentor was arrested without warning. They executed him. They said he was a traitor. But those were false accusations. The Emperor had him killed, a holy man, to keep him silent. Keep him silent? Yes, my mentor told me with his final breath, the Emperor plans to destroy the sacred stones. Sacred stones? Destroy them? As you must know, the sacred stones drove back the power of evil long ago. Even now, each of our nations is home to one of these legendary treasures. There's one in my homeland, Grado, and one in yours, Renee. Yes, the sacred stone of Renee is still housed in our royal temple. The Emperor plans to destroy the 5 stones, one by one. Why would he do such a thing? Legend says the sacred stones, even now, are all that keeps evil at bay. I cannot begin to guess his motives. You must know, our Emperor was a gentleman, but one day he changed, utterly. Before my mentor died, he said the keepers of the sacred stones must be warned. I tried to slip across the border, but the soldiers spotted me. Is that what happened? What do you think, Seth? I think we can trust no one from Grado, not in these times, not without proof. However, if what she says is true, we cannot ignore the danger we face. Destroying the sacred stones, we cannot allow that to happen. Yeah, that would be bad. I agree. If only we knew if there was some reason for the Emperor's actions. How about demonic possession that tends to make people change very suddenly?
Yes.
Ever watched Buffy? Hello?
Yes.
I must tell you, his story chills me to the bone. I pray it is false. What? Then what happens to the rest of the game? A moment, please. Are you, perchance, Princess Erica?
How did you know?
I am. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. I can't tell you how happy I am. And please accept my gratitude for driving off that Captain Tsar. That Tsar treated all the citizens of Renee with such contempt and brutality. Not here, not in this city. My brother and I spent such happy times here with Leon. I beg your pardon. but it will not be long before Grado sends more troops. Please, you must go quickly! I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do for you now. Please, forgive me. Do not be troubled, Princess Erica. I am but an extra. You'll never see me again, except maybe in a random house somewhere. Anyway, I rambled. We will survive and wait for the day of liberation to come. There will come a day when Princess Ephraim, and all of Renee...
Prince Ephraim,
and all of Renee, rise up. Until that day of glory comes, we will wait unbowed and filled with hope. Yay. Oh, a guiding ring. That's good.
Excellent.
Yeah.